Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special scene for Sept of the Howling Winds, a werewolf venue set in San Diego. A wedding happening today, and we'll pick up with our PCs and what they're doing to get ready for this said wedding.
So Jesse is basically having lost his vows. He's he's kind of just probably like kind of sitting on his bed, uh, basically mostly dressed. Some of the little things still kind of off, kind of just softly kind of reciting his vows in his head, trying to remember them. And he'll kind of look up at Kyle. He starts to ask Kyle about the wedding rings and then remembers that Kyle threatened to swallow them if he does again, so
How
he'll
will
men-
kind of smile playfully, like, if you can't remember this, then I really don't know what you're doing with your life. No, I'm kidding. You got this.
I got this, Brenda. I can do this. I mean, it's just my wedding vows. Like, it's not. It's actually that important. Fuck. But I got it.
I mean, you can wing it. No one would know.
No one would know whatsoever except you.
I'm not petty like that. I'm your pack mate. I'm like obligated not to tell.
I wouldn't have given you my fucking wedding rings. And again, he fights. Like all hell not to ask if he has them. He just
Yes.
saw them 10 minutes ago. He knows he has them.
Yes. As Kyle takes Jesse's hand and just feels on his like left pec. You feel that hardness? That is the ring. It's still there.
He holds back something wholly inappropriate to say in a venue like this and just gives him a big smile. I know you got my back.
Kind of takes this no. Behave yourself today, Kay.
I'm gonna behave myself through the ceremony. I cannot promise that during the reception I will be on my best behavior.
Do whatever you want. The deed is done.
During the ceremony, I will be the most well-behaved man that I can possibly be. He'll start working on his tie. Oh, see how it's adorable.
I will be like
His hands are trembling so bad
I will just
that
like
he'll basically kind of like
Kyle will slap his hands like, stop that. You're doing it wrong.
he'll just hold his hands up like, do it.
Like, all right, got this.
I got this. I can do this. He'll chew his lip.
He'll slap his cheek, knock it off.
I'm thinking of my vows. Okay, I got them.
Kate is actually helping Nick get ready. The room service at the hotel was came in at about 11. She and Annika came back from their walk shortly beforehand and roused the rest of the people who were there. So Desiree and Gabby and Monica and finally Nick.
Nick will stretch and smile at Kate. There he is, and inhale his breakfast like he does. Um, and yeah, he in the closet that he picked out to wear for today.
If he so Kate will just be like very much taking the part of the hostess. She gathers everyone, makes sure all the girls are getting ready, and she looks at Annika and smiles and says, "He might need some help in there."
Um, and nod and go help her brother get ready. He smiles at her and she looks at him. He nods. I'm just a little nervous. And you'll be fine, I promise. We're all excited for you. It's gonna be great. He'll take a deep breath and nod. Yeah, I know.
Kate comes to the door and just sort of smiles at them.
Nick will smile at Kate. Thanks,
Okay.
all of you, for last night. That was amazing.
She laughs and says, most of it was amazing. Some parts I'm not entirely certain I remember.
He'll tap her nose. Do you have a little too much to drink?
I'm certain I imbibed way too much alcohol.
He'll just the words you use sometimes. Love it.
She tilts her head.
And then he'll think for a moment. Was that your first time with alcohol?
What?
First time with alcohol.
She nods.
He smiles very proudly, like, yes, he got to be her first time with alcohol.
She smiles, and then she will leave them to get ready, and she's going to go and start getting ready, trying to put her dress on before the hairdresser gets there.
Yeah, they finish getting ready, and there's chatter and small talk, and people, hair and makeup people come in and get everybody, situated and stuff like that. And about and it's time to get out and head back to the sept for the ceremony. From the night before is outside waiting for everybody.
Before he gets too far, by the way, Jesse is going to find Sierra.
So where Kyle and Kate are handling, the individual, the bridesmaids and all that, Sierra's handling all of the actual planning for, the ceremony itself.
Mm-hmm.
So she's making sure all the food's good. There are things stated such as, no, I don't care if they had a problem. They're going to have to fucking sit together. And if they cause a problem, they're going to get cut.
Yeah, that's foreplay right there. Fucking extra shit.
Jesse will basically kind of gently put his hands on her shoulder playfully. And he'll go, that's my girl.
Oh, shit. Hey.
He'll smile.
Should you be ready?
I'm ready. He'll point down at himself.
Oh, damn, it's already that time?
No, I just want to say hi to you before this.
Okay. Well, hey.
He'll give her a hug.
She will hug back.
Thanks for holding things down out here.
Oh, yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. It's gonna be fine. She looks over to 2 empty seats like she's expecting some shit. Like she wishes the motherfucker would right now.
He'll smile. He'll kind of look over the venue and just everything's come together as he planned. So he just kind of smiles and just nods his head like this is good. This is good. This is good. Did you hear that I lost my wedding vows?
It's all right. I made copies. She reaches into her purse and pulls out a copy.
He glomps her like, fuck, yes! And he'll take them and start looking over them. I did remember them. Yes. He's like so overjoyed. Girl got him. Okay. Okay. And he'll nod. I got this, right?
Oh yeah, you definitely got this.
Okay. Thank you for being here.
Why wouldn't we?
A part of this. Well, I
Honor
know.
me.
He'll smile. And he'll just kind of look over everything.
Once all of the bridesmaids are in order and Nick's ready and everything, um, Kate will go to check on Jesse.
He's probably talking to his mother at that point, and he'll just kind of light up when he sees her and hold his arms out.
Kate will smile and open her arms and just give Jesse a really big hug.
He'll hug her so tight. Sierra had the wedding vows. I forgot I gave them to her. Woo!
She smiles at him. I told you everything would be fine.
He'll kiss her forehead. Did you have fun last night?
She nods. I've never seen costuming like that.
You look so beautiful.
She blushes like a deep red, almost as red as her dress.
And he'll hug her tight.
She hugs him back and he says, "Thanks. I don't know."
I actually have a present for you. And he'll reach into his pocket.
She sort of quirks an eyebrow, not sure what it was, just waiting.
He'll reach into his pocket and he'll pull it out. And it's like a small jewelry box, but not like a ring box, like something a little bigger. And he'll pull it out and he'll open it. And it's a very delicate white gold necklace, because I'm not giving you fucking silver. And it basically has like the charm of it is like two circles, like one inside of another. And it basically has like basically like two words on it. Like on one circle it has a word, and on another it has a word. And he'll smile at her.
She takes it and just looks at it, studying it. And she says, "This is beautiful."
The words in Seminole mean father and daughter.
She looks at him, almost crying, and says, "Can you, please?" She turns around.
He'll take it. Yeah, he'll carefully take it out and put it on her. Remember, Kate, before there was anybody else, there was you. I never forget that.
She smiles and just sort of wipes away an awaiting tear, not wanting to ruin the makeup that the people had put on her so nicely.
He'll even point that out. He's like,
Makeup. Yeah, her makeup looks expertly done, by the way.
I'll smile at her and be like, "Oh no, you're wearing $100 of makeup, baby. Don't cry. Don't cry. Not yet. I hope your mascara is waterproof."
He chuckles and says, "I don't know what mascara is."
He'll just hug her so tight. He'll take her hands in his. I love you, girl.
just looks at him a long moment. I love you too, Paul.
He'll kiss her forehead.
She smiles at Sierra and all of them. I'm assuming because he's still with them. Yes.
Yeah.
Smiles and waves back. Glares
Wave
at the funny fingers again, wishing the motherfucker would.
I will take Sierra's hands. Like, all right, look, I'm gonna have to ask you to do one thing.
What?
This is a good day.
It is a good day.
Don't come out the box.
That's
But then
why nobody is standing
look,
in the way of my packmate's good day.
I get you, but I'm gonna need you to take it back like 5 steps. It's not a ham event.
just let me get my vows out. After that, you can do whatever you want, okay? We can start a fucking mud wrestling pit right in the middle of this wedding. I don't care.
If somebody acts out of order, I will point them in your direction.
All the reception. There's yard games in the reception. There could be a gladiatorial fight. I'm cool with this. We're all kinfolk here.
Wouldn't be a gladiatorial fight. It would be penance to my packmate in the form of blood.
Well, there's that.
Or getting that ass whooped by someone wearing a fucking ascot.
Oh my god. That was a double face palm.
Kyle's like, all right, it'll be fun. Takes out a flag from his jacket.
So look over to Jesse. Go ahead.
He'll take a flask out of his jacket, drink it. Like, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be fine. Looking at Jesse, looking at Sierra, like, all right.
So Sierra will look over to Jesse and she will say, very seriously, nobody is going to ruin your day.
With you here, I have no doubt of that.
Kyle will take Jesse. All right, let's get you married.
Do this.
Kate will check on Nick one last time, giving him a hug, and then she'll go to the waiting area where she's supposed to be waiting with Jesse.
He is
And
shaking, by the way.
Nick will give Kate a hug and a kiss on the cheek, very gently, so that it doesn't mess up any of her makeup or anything. And
Okay, sorry.
and to him squeezing his hand, smiling at Kate, and she looks very, very happy.
Yeah. Kate will just smile and hug both of them and just say to Nick, "Don't be nervous. Today's an amazing day.
He takes a deep breath and nods.
No matter what happens, at the end of the day, you're walking away being married to Jesse. Everything else is just frosting."
He nods and he's like, "You're gonna make me cry already."
He chuckles. Okay, I'll leave.
Kyle will take
He
Jesse.
just smiles.
Okay.
Nope, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Kyle will take Jesse's hand, look him in the eye, like, look, all jokes put aside, you're about to marry the love of your life. Everything else that happens after this doesn't matter.
We'll
Got
smile.
it.
We
You
got
two are about to take on the world. Get excited.
That actually does seem to calm him a lot, and he'll squeeze his hand tight and he'll give him a hug. I got this. Take on the world, right?
You're going to take on the world, and the best part is you're going to win.
Because I have him by my side.
Exactly.
Yeah. And my pack.
We're here regardless. Sierra came here like ready. Like I don't even know.
He'll just shake his head. Okay.
Jesse's mom is gonna come
He'll smile at her.
say a couple of things. She's going to take his face in her hands and touch her forehead to his. Standing up on her tippy toes.
He'll bend over like halfway.
I'm so proud of you, Jesse. And I'm honored to be here today to celebrate your union to Nick. Kiss his forehead.
He leans into it and closes his eyes.
You'll be great.
He nods.
Don't be so nervous. Stand up straight. You're a steel.
Made of steel, right? He'll stand up.
Exactly.
He'll adjust his jacket, kind of straighten everything. Not fiddle with his tie
She'll
because he knows how to slap him.
she'll smooth him. She'll smooth him down. On his and she'll straighten his tie. Go get married.
Smile. He'll nod.
Go take her place to wherever it is to walk out.
Jesse will find Kate and stand next to her, and he'll slip his arm into hers.
Yeah, she slips her arm under the crook of his arm, actually fairly accurately, like exactly as she's supposed to do. Almost like she looked up on the Google website exactly what she's supposed to do and did hours of research because she did. Um, she
He'll wrinkle his nose at her.
she just smiles at him and just sort of squeezes his arm a little bit affectionately. um, and are you ready? She asks
Oh yeah.
quietly.
He'll nod.
Jesse, you will always be my father. Always. And today I'm honored to be able to do this for you, to be able to be here and share this with you. I never would have gotten this chance. And I just want you to know that I love you.
He'll reach out with his free hand and touch her cheek and kiss her forehead softly. I love you too. So much. He'll just smile softly.
She'll smile back, and when the music cues them, she'll look at him. Ready?
Mm-hmm. And he'll nod as the music cues.
I'll follow you. She says,
And
wait, first step.
he'll take that first step out.
She walks arm in arm with him. There's like the gorgeous red dress that you see is exactly what she's wearing.
And he'll just, in that moment, walking up, he's going, he thought that there would be 1,000 thoughts just kind of torrenting through his mind and in his head, and just all the little things just kind of in a last minute dash panic slamming into him, but he finds himself actually completely at peace. Just in the moment.
Um, Annika will lead Nick out after giving him a similar pep talk. Damn it, Natalie. um, and yeah, uh, the music that's playing and will lead him out.
Once he sees Nick, it's like every dot in his mind just stops and focuses only and solely on him.
Kate gives Annika a little smile just as they walk up.
Annika will smile back at Kate, and Nick locks eyes with Jesse, and he doesn't look away either. Just focus completely on him.
And as you're standing there, surrounded by family, loved ones, friends, septmates, packmates, the temperature's been hot this week. It's still hot. And as you two are standing there, as if stepping out of nothingness, comes wisdom of the earth in very traditional Uktena ceremonial garb. She looks between the two of you. She raises her hands. For the offerings we have given. And then the temperature just drops like 20 degrees or so, like that. Everybody's suddenly at a comfortable temperature. She then looks to the two met people in front of her. Today is a joyous day. We bring those who have found love when they thought love was beyond their reach. Today we share this, not just as people, but as a people united. Two tribes finding a point of commonality. Though we have long fought, today we join hands and celebrate together. To all those gathered round, spirits and man alike, take notice of these two, Jesse, man with 1,000 faces, steel, and Nick. What's Nick's last name? Carson.
Larson.
Larson, sorry.
It's okay.
He already has steel on the overlay, so I'm like, oh shit, I can't just read the overlay for what the name is. Nick Larson. Kinfolk of our sept's warder. Punches all the faces. May these two share this union for all eternity. From this day forward, while he comes from Get Blood, he will be welcome in the Octana homeland, that he might be with Jesse once they have both passed from Gaia's embrace.
Kate will tear up.
Oh, Jesse so tears up.
Nick does too. Nick tears up like, oh my god, that's not what he was expecting to hear.
Cal's full on
Jesse,
crying.
Jesse, by the way, did take Nick's hands, so he's just kind of gently holding his hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
He'll,
like has almost a death grip on Jesse's hands now.
Yeah,
like,
Kate let go of Jesse's arm and just sort of stands off to the side where she's supposed to.
He'll actually raise Nick's hand up to his mouth and kiss the back of his hand gently.
If there are any who would denounce this union, keep your mouth quiet, for I have already given my blessing, as has Punches all the faces. So unless you wish our young lays with dragons to take you out and beat you, I would recommend staying quiet. Now, Jesse, man with 1,000 faces, Steel, do you wish to say your words of eternity to Nick?
Yes, grandmother. He'll turn to him, and from where he was looking at wisdom, and he'll take a deep breath, and he'll say, Nicholas, today I stand before you and those we cherish, loving what I know of you, and trusting what things I will learn. I will respect you as a person, a partner, and an equal. There is little to say that you haven't already heard, and little to give that is not already freely given. I promise you, Nicholas, to be a joy to your heart and food for your soul, to learn and grow with you, even as time and life change us both. I promise to laugh with you in good times and struggle alongside you in bad times. I promise to respect and honor you, knowing that we do not complete but complement each other. As I have given you my hand to hold, so I give you my life to keep. And he just smiles at him.
Tears are streaming down Nick's face now as he smiles and is blown away by what he just said to him. Takes a deep breath.
Wisdom looks to Nicholas Larson. Do you wish to speak your words of eternity to your mate?
He nods and he very nervously reaches into his pocket and pulls out the paper. He's trembling. And he closes his eyes and takes a deep breath, trying to steady himself. Still holding on to one of Jesse's hands. He'll put the paper in front of him. And he'll look into his eyes. Like, look back and forth between the paper and Jesse.
He'll smile. He'll look in and very softly say, I lost mine this morning.
He'll laugh.
A little wink.
And he'll take a deep breath and say, From the first time I laid eyes on you, I knew you were different, special. I knew that note took me a while, but I'm so very glad that I did. You're the best thing that has happened to me in a very long time. You're kind, caring, loving, and so accepting. You've taken me as I am and have taken my broken pieces and put them back together. You've accepted my flaws and failings, taken on my burdens. Your devotion humbles me, and I will spend the rest of my life showing you how much you mean to me. I want to be by your side forever, however long that may be. To you that I will love you, cherish you, comfort you, and protect you however I can for all the days of my life until I can no longer draw breath. I vow to do this in sickness and health, for rich or for poor, in light and in dark, and not just when things are easy, but especially when life is hard. I will never abandon you. I will never forsake you. I will call you my husband, help raise our children, and care for you in all ways. I love you so much. I vow to you all of this. Always. And
Oh, he
he
has
takes
tears rolling.
he takes he shoves the paper back in his pocket and takes his other hand, and tears are just flowing from him.
He actually has like a true handkerchief, like a like cloth handkerchief, and he'll kind of dab his cheek gently and just smile at him.
Wisdom speaks up. They have made their vows to each other, to us, to the spirits, and to Gaia. Do you have your rings?
On cue, Cal is there with the ring.
He softly hears Jesse go, "Yes." Jesse will take Nick's ring from his hand.
Repeat after me, man of 1,000 faces.
He'll nod.
I, Jesse Steele,
I, Jesse Steele,
with this ring,
with this ring,
do bind myself to you,
do bind myself to you,
Nicholas Larson,
Nicholas Larson,
in this life and the next.
in this life and the next.
And she gestures for you to go ahead and do the thing.
He'll start to slip it onto his finger. Stop. Pull the ring back, switch rings, and put the ring on his finger. And give him a sheepish smile.
He'll give a smile back and curious look like, you switched them?
He'll smile at him. That was my ring. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. he'll kind of give the crowd like a sheepish smile. Problem with gay weddings, right? Same ring. Just shake his head and look back at Nick like, sorry.
There'll be some chuckles from the crowd as several Kin and Garu just kind of bust up laughing.
Kate will smile at him adoringly. Even as like tears are streaming down her face and she swipes them away.
Sierra also smiles very amused. And anyone that looks like they're slightly salty about that just gets a look from Sierra as she's smiling.
Nick will look to Wisdom.
I will smile upon Jesse and Dork under his breath.
Wisdom will nod her head towards Nicholas to take the ring.
He'll take the ring and hold it.
Now repeat after me, Nicholas Steele.
He'll nod.
I, Nicholas Steele.
Larson.
Larson. Shit. See, it's on the overlay. You're fucking me up already.
Don't pay attention to the overlay. Yeah, we know
She
that she
understood
said it right.
last.
It's fine. He'll say, I, Nicholas Larson,
To claim you, Jesse Steele,
do claim you, Jesse Steele,
as my mate. For now, until the end of time.
from now until the end of time.
She'll give a nod that he can do the thing.
And he'll very lovingly place the ring on Jesse's finger.
He'll smile.
She'll pull out a cord and wrap it around your hands that are holding.
Mm-hmm.
She then pulls out, looks like a little bundle of sage or similar product. Sparks it up, lights it, blows it out, and then walks around the two of you, waving the incense. Yeah, it probably is sage with a bit of peyote in it. Everybody feels happy. And when she's completed, she says, "You have been blessed by the spirits. Great Fenrir and Duktena. You are a mated pair in the eyes of the nation. Any who challenge one, challenge both. Should it be appropriate. I now, thanks to rights the rules, have right to grant you in the state of California the position of legally married husband and husband. You may kiss the husband."
Nick just smiles and kind of shakes his head. He'll lean in.
Yeah, he'll cup his cheeks, and he just lays such a kiss on him.
Mm-hmm. Nick melts into it, and like everyone disappears, and it's just the two of them.
He gives him church tongue. He doesn't eat his face.
Lots of inappropriate yelling and whooping.
He'll press his forehead to his, and he'll just say over and over a few times, "I love you."
Yeah, and Nick will say, "I love you," back several times, and
Kate will
wrap him in a big hug.
and applaud with everybody.
And he'll wrap his arms around him for a moment and just hold him for a second there.
As this wedding is concluded, there is a grand feast prepared for any who wish to partake. We all know Nick can eat, and there is far more than even he can eat. So go, enjoy, celebrate this day together, for it is not often that we have joyous days such as this.
Nick blushes when she mentions how much he can eat.
And he'll just wrap an arm around his waist.
And Maddie will run up and wrap her arms around both Jesse and Nick and say, "My babies, they're married."
He'll wrap his arm around her.
Kate will pull both of them into a really big hug.
They'll hug her.
Yep. And Annika does the same.
They'll basically
Do the same.
the hugging things, hugging the relatives and people.
All
Give
the
Punch a
hugs.
big hug.
Punches will actually like scoop both of them up and lift them off the ground into a big hug.
He'll definitely melt into it. He's like, no backpack today, no backpack today.
Like, no, your front pack. And he'll squeeze them and let them down.
He'll just laugh, just freely and joyfully. And then after that, once they set him down again, he's right by Nick's side, just kind of smiling at him.
Kate, after hugging him,
Well,
moved off to the side, try and give room and, take room so that she's not being crowded.
Dazzles will come up and hug them both and give both of them a kiss on the cheek. Tears in her eyes. She looks so happy.
He'll flew for hair. And after a bit, after kind of things settle, he'll say to the assembled people that there's lawn games to be had, and a wonderful barbecue dinner prepared by my mother, and an ice cream sundae bar. So dig in, have fun. And I'll take his coat off and drop it on the back of one of the chairs next to Nick's, and roll his sleeves up and just start having fun.
Tie off and his jacket. Take them and put them off to the side. Yeah, and he'll make a beeline for the sundae bar.
I imagined.
And
Okay.
all right. So before we end the scene, everyone has to see Nick eat. So Nick is gonna. So he gets this of ice cream that looks like it's enough to feed 4 or 5 people, with all the toppings, all of them, every single fucking topping. And he finds the biggest spoon he can, and he sits down and just starts shoveling in the ice cream. And he is happier than he's so happy. He looks like he's 5 years old enjoying the ice cream. Fucking chocolate getting all over his face and dripping down his chin, and estimates this ice cream in about 10 minutes. He doesn't stop.
Hal looked at him and says, "You're a grown-ass man," while laughing. Look at you.
This is the way it is every meal.
Yes, I am.
Come over one night. It's a miraculous occasion every night. We don't even watch TV. No Law and Order. So, he'll open his mouth for a bite of Nick's ice cream.
Kate will nod, like, yeah, no, that's entirely true.
That's what we do.
Nick will shove a very sloppy spoonful of ice cream into Jesse's mouth.
Jessica will lean forward and kind of laugh, taking it. Like, oh my god. Baby, save it for tonight.
Kyle was crying, laughing. I was like, "I'm so judging the fuck out of you for this. I don't care. This is amazing."
He'll give him an ice cream kiss.
He
Just gotta lean
walk
into
up to Sierra and give her a really big hug.
Sierra hugs back super tightly.
This is amazing, and seems like you kept everybody in line pretty well. Chuckles.
Well, it's not like we had any problems. She'll say that out loud.
Kate will chuckle again. And just sort of shake her head. She said, "Oh, I can't believe it's finally over or beginning. Both."
Well, it's just starting, really.
Kate will nod and smile. It is.
Believe it or not, these things, these big weddings, these are the easy part of it.
The easy part.
Yeah, the hard part's going to be the day by day.
nods, and there seems to be just like a hint for a split second of sadness. She quickly covers it up and puts up a smile. And says, looks like I better get over to the bar before Nick takes all of the toppings and eats them. And there's only ice cream.
He will take everything. We need to get on that.
She laughs and walks over to the bar.
He threw a mouthful of ice cream. He said, "No, I won't."
Probably will. I've seen you.
Doesn't mean you won't try, baby. Kind of throwing a.
You're about to have. You're a hungry hippo. Look, stop. Breathe.
He gives puppy dog eyes to Jesse.
He's pulling one of the blocks of yard Jenga and puts the top of a smile on his face. Oh, Kyle.
Yeah.
He'll kind of motion Kyle over. Come here.
Yeah. What?
He'll dig through his bag, like his pockets, and he'll pull out a little velvet bag and hand it over to him.
What's this? It's your day. I don't get gifts today.
You're the best man. It's yours. It's for you.
He'll open it.
I put what it is in chat.
Okay.
It's a bracelet. He'd noticed that the stones, like, it looks to be made of stone, and the stone looks like it was made from like one of the stones like near the Karen heart or of the sept.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically has like, you know, the best man and like the date of the wedding on it.
Super cute.
He'll smile at him.
Like, oh, puts it on. It's so me.
I know. It's basic and hard. He'll nod. He'll just shrug, nod.
He'll like take his nose and like.
He'll just shrug at him.
Hearing that, Nick chokes on his ice cream.
He'll just laugh at Nick like. And he'll once he gets Sierra's attention, he has one for he'll kind of pass Sierra one.
Oh, what's he passing to her?
A velvet bag, a little velvet bag. It's the same bracelet that basically he gave Kyle, except on hers it says sister of the groom with the date.
Yeah, she's crying now.
He'll hug her tight.
While she's there, Kate will also give Kyle a big hug.
Big hug. I'm crying. This is amazing. Wait, they're married. Fucking Nick is embarrassing. Look how much he's eating. It's amazing. I can't stop looking.
Kate does not know what to do with this because half of what he's saying is good things and half of what he's saying is bad things, and he's crying and laughing at the same time. She is staring at him like he's a Rubik's Cube puzzle and she has never seen one before. Like, she's trying to figure out how to handle this laughing, crying person, and she just can't.
Kyle will look at her. It's like, this is too much emotion, and that is just too much. So it's just everything is happening. It's fine.
She'll hug him anyway and just like take a step back, trying to give him room because she's just okay.
He's eating lamb chops by the fistful. Who does that?
Brown
Oh yeah, he's making his way down the line of food now, just grabbing whatever.
Yeah, Kate just grabbing Kyle. And she's like, he does this every night at home. Of course he's shoveling lamb chops. I don't understand why this is a problem.
It's not a problem. I've never seen it.
He's shocked, honey. You have to. He'll kind of put a hand on your shoulder and pat Kyle's stomach, like he's shocked, baby. You have to understand the awesomeness when somebody sees it for the first time. It's kind of like coming across the Grand Canyon, except the Grand Canyon is Nick's stomach. Okay.
He'll laugh.
And he'll kind of wrap his arm around Nick and kiss like his cheek from behind, like just snuggling him. I love you terribly, you know that, right?
This is great. He's still going.
Nick's just kind of looking over at them, laughing, and
Kyle's, like,
he's
cheering them
smiling.
on,
He's
like,
got a piece of meat hanging out of his mouth. Like,
By the way, Jesse did do one thing that was very intelligent. This is a dry wedding. There's no alcohol at it.
oh, good, very
He
good.
was not putting Octana and fucking Fenrir in a wedding and then putting alcohol in it.
Alcohol?
No,
No.
it would die.
Punches is just standing back watching Nick, and he shakes his head and mumbles under his breath, "That boy eats more than I do." and keep in mind how huge Punches is.
Yeah.
But anyway, does anybody have anything else they'd like to do?
Just go on my honeymoon with my sprinkles sent away.
Right. Then I think we can end the scene with everybody laughing and enjoying and feasting, and as the reception draws to a close, everybody will throw sprinkles that have been handed out, and Nick will open his mouth and try and catch the sprinkles.
He'll laugh at him playfully and boop his nose.
And Nick will scoop Jesse up and carry him away.
He'll wrap his arms around his neck and like just swing his feet a little bit, like just laughing wildly.
Look at that man's arms. How does he even lift? What?
What is happening?
Apparently, that's what the food is to fuel.
Some freak shit.
Yeah, he effortlessly picks up Jesse like he's nothing. And I know Nick stupefies everybody all the time, and I think that can be the moment we end our scene.
Yes.
Saying, thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time.